and today we're going to start off the surf report for South Vancouver Island. But before I start that, I want to give a special thanks out to Royal Spice in Victoria. Shout out to them. I went to the lunch buffet. My wife and I celebrated our 25th anniversary there, and the food is excellent. I recommended earlier in the vlogs last year, and I recommend it again. Just really good buttered chicken, really good paneer, really good food all around there, and I definitely recommend it. Just want to throw a shout out there. As we begin out, we're going to begin out with the surf report coming up here. Just make sure while you're doing the surf reports, whenever you go surfing, try to minimize the crowd size to under 10 if you can at the spot you're at. There are plenty of spots around to go around for all of us all. And just, you know, as I said, if the waves look too advanced, luckily we live here, so we can just go to another spot that the waves will be smaller, or vice versa. So just keep looking around and keep your research going. All right, with that all being said, let's begin the vlog. As with every trip report and surf report, well, I will put in a video on there. I would like you to try to guess this video that I put in here. Tell me which one it is. Write it in the comments below. I really appreciate that. And comment on it. We're going to start with Friday's report. High power day, onshore winds. It could be a lot of things that come up there. It could be a lot of mush. I'm going to keep in your back of your mind at a high tide from 8:30 to 11 is going to be high tide. So if you are to surf, I wouldn't go out surfing until after that. High tide doesn't really work well on many of the beaches in this area. I have not really found one where it's super high tide. It's not going to be your normal high tide. It's going to be super high tide. So you must understand. So you're going to see a lot of weird refracting if you go out in the morning. So probably head out later in the day for Friday. Find protected areas. If you know of any protected areas that can break where you don't have winds cutting into it, that will be good. It is onshore winds, which means you get in with just a big ball of mush. So you really have to choose your battles wisely. For beginner surfers, please do not go beyond Souk. The wave power is about 4,700. You're talking about high meter waves, a lot of current, a lot of water. Do not go beyond Souk. Let the legends have their day. They know where to go. They want their barrels. Let them have their day if they can get. I don't know how many barrels you can get onshore, but some of them might know some secret spots where a barrel on these kind of conditions. So let them have their day. Try not to go west of Souk. Try to look around Souk that will work for you. There's some hidden spots I haven't been to, and I'm probably going to be doing some research on them. Okay, that's probably what I would say for Friday. We'll go on to Saturday now. Time suggestion: if you surf at night, I do not recommend surfing at night. You can't see anything, so I wouldn't recommend that. But if you are interested in a safe one and you have one of these boards, maybe Ogden Point Breakwater at between 5:45 and 7. It's going to be on low tide, which might be good for some tourist swell. Again, that's if you really like doing night surfing, and it's about the safest way you can do night surfing if you're interested. I did have someone ask me, that's why I put it in the vlog. I personally don't recommend it. I've done it once, and I didn't enjoy it because I can't see anything. So I couldn't see when the wave was about to smash into me. The wave luckily was small, but when you have it on video, it didn't work out so well for me. But if you're interested, that might be your best time. Hey, Saturday. Let's get to the Saturday forecast. Gonna be a dying off swell. All right, high tide, 9:30 to around 11 in Victoria, and 9:30 at Sombria, 11. So probably a good idea. It's gonna be super high tide, so again, avoid virtually everywhere in the morning. I would go more towards the afternoons. Beginner, don't break past Cold Shoulder Cafe. That's where we would go, and just watch your conditions. And again, a lot of the places might be loaded up with the lineup is because it is a Saturday. So find out right beach. There are plenty of beaches to go around. Find out right beach to go to. And I said, anywhere, if you're a beginner, don't go west of a Cold Shoulder Cafe and let the legends have their day. Because the wave's going to be quite big and they're going to be unmanageable for someone who's just experienced or who's not that experienced with them. So, but that's where I would go with that. But it should be a good day. It's supposed to be looking like glass. That could be good. There's just light wind, but not too much. So it could end up being a good day. And get out there and enjoy it. I don't see any problems with Saturday. It's a really good day to come out. Just avoid the morning time. We're gonna break out on Sunday. Sunday is going to be an interesting one, and that it's going to be high tide coming in from 10:30 to 1, which really gets hard to midday, and the power is going to be the lowest. So it's going to be an interesting forecast to say. There's not going to be that much power in the water. If you have already surfed Friday and Saturday, you want to take off Sunday, it might not be a bad call based on the power numbers, but you could actually have a fair amount of fun, but you will have to go I say west of Sandcut Beach. Beginners, try to, again, stay from Sandcut Beach to Cold Shoulder Cafe. Somewhere stay in between that area is where I would go. Again, keep in mind, high tide is going to be 10:30 to 1. It's not going to be the greatest day, but you can have fun out in the water on high tide. The thing is, it's not going to be a normal high tide. It's going to be super high tide. So there's going to be refraction in some of the beaches. So you'll surf and all of a sudden you'll catch a wave and a refracting wave will come and knock you up in the air. Happened to me plenty of times in this area. So just keep that in mind if you do go. I probably would lean more, get out of the, out of more of the side times would be your best bet. Here's a lot of fun to have. I'm not going to tell you not to go out because I probably would try to go out myself because there is tide. There are waves to be had. It's not a dead forecast, but just understand you do have high tide and the waves will have its lowest power and the waves will start breaking probably west of Sandcut Beach is where Sandcut Beach wets. That's where I go. French Beach, I'd never go unless it's super low tide, so just wipe that off. And Sandcut Beach, I've never been to at anything except for low tide. So I say Sandcut West is where I would go and for waves. All right, and I hope that concludes. I hope this wave forecast helps you out. If you do like it, just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all the subscribes and all the comments. I do have, if you do like the videos that I put on there, because obviously looking at my face with a bunch of surfboards in front of me or behind me is not really desirable. You like those things. If you want to guess that vlog, please do. I would like to see what the comments below are on it. Alrighty, take care. I'll see you out in the waves. Take care. That's a good one to end on.